Subscribe to semperBKReactions.
I don't know who on their team. I think it was a SWAT call. I don't know who it was, but this is amazing. semperBKReactions family, what's good? What's good? What's good? Listen, if you are new to the channel, I say it in like every video because I'm telling you, it blows my mind. I don't know, pause. I don't know how, I don't know how you found this little YouTube channel. I don't know if it's the YouTube algorithm, whatever it is, I sure appreciate it. So if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you check out this video. If you liking what you see, I ask you to just like it, comment. Maybe you watch another one that you're like, you know what? Yo, nah, I'm feeling this page. And then you subscribe, share it to all your friends and do all of that. To my returning subscribers, y'all got me to my goal of 100. I believe I'm at 130 something right now. The next goal is 200. You know what I'm saying? So tell your friends, you know what I mean? Share it with your friends and tell them to subscribe. Yo, it costs nothing to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. You can even turn off the notifications, whatever. Just get the subscriptions up there. Come on, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But now, on a serious note, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all of the subscribers. One thing I say about this channel, two things, excuse me. Anything disrespectful, you all know, I ain't got to tell you. It's a whole bunch of keyboard warriors, thumb thugs. They all out there. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who have no life, no use, nothing going on other than just to hate on something people are doing. So they leave derogatory comments, disrespectful comments. Yo, I just delete them because I am not getting in any kind of I'm not getting in any kind of back and forth with someone who's probably got chip crusts all over their face, dropping crumbs and just want to hate. You know what I'm saying? So this channel here is all about respect. I also say this channel is not a cop bashing channel. If cops are doing BS, we're going to analyze the footage. We're going to analyze the information we have against Graham v. Connor, Tennessee versus Gardner, the Graham factors, the 3 prongs. We're gonna analyze it based on that. And if they doing BS, we're gonna call it they BS. They need to be held accountable. We're gonna say they need to be held accountable, and this is why. But on another note, right, this channel also highlights great things police officers are doing. I can't cop bash. I used to be a cop, and I still know some cops. I got some cops that I'm still friends with, that I know they're great cops. So I can't be on this channel cop bashing. That would be stupid of me to do, right? So we're keeping with that in mind, right? I have other videos, I believe 2, and I want to make more. Here goes another one of, in my opinion, this is in California, officers going above and beyond, thinking outside that damn box. I don't know who on their team. I think it was a SWAT call. I don't know who it was, but this is amazing. And this is the art, right? This is the epitome. This is the definition of de-escalation. I loved it when I saw it. And it's unfortunate that it didn't get as much coverage as a officer involved shooting. And I had a problem with that. So we're going to get into, we're going to get into this first. semperBKReactions, hold up. Yo, did you tell the people to go over to semperBKClothing.com? Come on, dog. Listen. I need y'all right now to go over to semperBKClothing.com. I guarantee you're going to see something over there that you like. I mean, I got stuff for kids. I got stuff for the women. I got stuff for working out. I got everything you think you could possibly want and or need on this website. And then check it out. Check this out. I'm also offering you a promo code. Use promo code semperBKReactions at checkout. All right, so listen, like I said, this one is out of, Sacramento County. I don't know if it was in the city of Sacramento, but it's out of the county. Check this out. We're going to break this down after. First and foremost, salute to the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office. I love this. Let's check it out.
Drone video from the South Sacramento standoff last week. The pilot found the suspect, Austin Carter, hiding in a corner of the garage. They could see one of his hands was hidden under his body, the other holding a knife. And they say he wasn't responding to negotiators.
In such a confined space, if he were to wake up and suddenly get into a fight with one of our guys, it would be very bad, especially in that close proximity with a knife.
So the pilot, Deputy Tom Lee, attached a magnet to the drone and was able to pick up the knife and fly away with it.
Ultimately, he did reanimate after his copious use of drugs, and we continued to try to talk him out, but now at least he no longer had the knife in his hand. Because of that, we were able to send in a canine. Canine Bo was able to go in and successfully apprehend him, and none of our personnel were injured.
The sheriff's office says they don't see this kind of scenario happening ever again, but that they'll always look for creative solutions in these difficult situations. In Sacramento, Peyton Headley, KCR.
Ah, man. Yo, I'm not even being sarcastic. Because this is amazing. And yo, it make you think about how far law enforcement tactics and techniques have come. Pause, right? I'm not editing that out either. It makes you really, honestly, it makes you think about how far, the technology is at this point with law enforcement. It's amazing. It's amazing. And again, I don't know who thought, I don't think the drone operator, SWAT was obviously on the scene, but I don't think the drone operator works for SWAT. I'm sure it's a different division, but I don't know whose call, I don't know whose thought it was, but yo, that's de-escalation. Because just like the representative from the sheriff's office said, had he have woken up, they said he was high, extremely high. He has a knife in his hand. They said the space was closed. It was very close, confined. Just imagine, not even, let's just say you regular law-abiding citizen like me, and you in your house, and you get woke. Let's just say I have multiple weapons, but I have multiple weapons in safes all over. But right by the bed, there's a safe, biometrics, boom, boom. I got it out, ready to go. Let's just say, right, again, us, law-abiding citizens, we get woken up out of our sleep. The first thing we want to do is engage, right? First thing, we're engaging. We're in fight mode. Now imagine you like that normally, right? Law-abiding citizen, but now you're on drugs and you're high and you have a knife in your hand. You're immediately, 9 times out of 10, you're going to wake up and you're going to want to get to fighting. And unfortunately, in that situation, tasers are not recommended for law enforcement, and especially in close confined spaces. Law enforcement they are not using a taser with somebody who already has a knife actively in their hand, because when that person wakes up, they're going to be startled. They're going to remember, I'm quite sure they're going to remember having a knife in their hand. They're going to want to get to fighting. And unfortunately, that is going to be a officer involved shooting, which would be justified more than likely. But I mean, look what they did. That dude, drug head, right? Pray he go get some help. Honestly, pray he get some help, because look at all the stuff that was going on. They said they were out there for a while and he just was not waking up. So I don't know what drugs he was on. Hopefully he gets some help. But again, I don't know whose call that was. That's amazing to be like, yo, let's put a magnet. Let's get, because once you get the knife out of his hand, we're a go. Now we can go in there. We can go hands on. We could spray him. We could tase him. Or like they did, we can send in our dog, right? Because we don't know about any other weapons in that space. So it was very smart they sent in the dog. But yo, one thing I'll say this. I worked for the Atlanta Police Department and federal law enforcement. But one thing I always noticed about the majority of California, the big counties, LA County, Sacramento, I think like San Bernardino, most the big cities and the big counties of California, their police officers, their tactics, their approach to situations like this and to situations with armed individuals are like above reproach. To me, in my opinion, it's like the best in the country. And I'm from New York, right? And I'm not being biased with New York or working for Atlanta. Yo, LA, Los Angeles especially, because I watch a lot of police activity and their tactics, when you watch them and you watch the decision making they make under that pressure, right? It's amazing. And again, I gotta say kudos to the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department, because that dude don't even know they saved his life. They saved his life because anyhow they had to go in there. Anyhow, somebody didn't think outside the box like that, which is fine, right? That's not normal. Nobody's normally like, all right, let's attach a magnet. Yo, that's a big deal. And whoever thought of that, they need some recognition. They need a medal. They need something, because that's a big deal. Because anyhow, they had to enter into that room in close confined space more than like, and they're not going to send in a dog, because the dog is just like a regular officer, right? They're not going to send in a dog to get stabbed. So anyhow, SWAT had to enter into that room with him with the knife in his hand, as opposed to sending in the drone. More than likely, like I said, there would have been an officer-involved shooting. So that's what I'm doing on this channel as well. We calling out law enforcement BS, but we also praising them when they do amazing things like this. I love this because that's a life saved right there, right? And now he get locked up, whatever was going on, but hopefully he gets some help, because he doing some serious drugs to the point where all that was going on and he didn't know. He just fast asleep. So once again, I want to say shout out to the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department. That was amazing. Yeah, we're gonna leave it right there, man. And again, this ain't no cop bashing channel. Cops do great things. I'm gonna highlight that. When they doing some BS, we for sure gonna highlight that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not right. We not into the violating the nobody Fourth Amendment rights. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shout out to them. Before you go, you see this website, semperBKClothing.com. Go over there. Go check out semperBKClothing.com. I guarantee you're gonna find something you're gonna like. And also, I got a promo code for you. You see the promo code too? It's semperBKReactions. One word, one love. Peace.